Hey YouTube, it's ComNerd21 back here with another great video. This one we're going to learn about the first of our basic machines that we're going to be building. The most important of which in the game is going to be the macerator. The wrong button. You can get to that by coming over here and just typing macerator. It's going to be the right one here. We've got a rotary macerator. We'll get to that later. It does things a lot faster, but it uses a little bit of electricity just to stay running. It's also a lot more expensive to make. We'll get to that later. Just a regular macerator. It's not that expensive. I mean, you've got the electronic circuit here, a refined iron, a couple of redstone. I mean, you got redstone coming out your ears if you mine anywhere near as much as I do. And a few copper cables. And then the machine block is just the refined iron there in that O shape. Let's come and whip that thing together real quick. Okay, so I mentioned this is probably the most important machine in the game. What exactly does it do? Well, it does a couple things. Firstly, it replaces a furnace, somewhat. For any of your ores, it replaces a furnace. So, you know, you've got your iron, your cobblestone, your tin, your silver, your gold, any of your ores, including the nether ores. So, like, you get nether copper ore and nether tin ore and nether gold ore, that kind of stuff. What you do is you put the ore in it, and it turns each ore into, say, you know, this iron ore. It's going to turn into 2 iron dust. Each of those iron dust I run through a furnace, and it makes 1 iron ingot. So I've essentially just doubled the resources. Instead of running the iron ore through a furnace and getting 1 ingot, I'm running it through the macerator and then into a furnace and getting 2 ingots. So I'm doubling that. Furthermore, if you're using like your nether ores here, say you get this nether tin ore. It's going to turn this tin ore into 2 tin. Then it's going to turn each of those tin into 2 dust. So I'm up to 4 dust. Each dust is going to be an ingot. So I get 4 ingots off of each nether ore. So that helps a lot. I'll show you guys how to go rig that up now. If you have your electricity rigged anything like I do, I showed you guys this last video. It's my power source, pumping lava out of the nether here into my phase pipes, and then just into these geothermal generators. If you've got your power rigged up like this, I go into an MFE because it's a high capacity storage unit. But the MFE outputs at 120 electricity every tick. So 20 times a second, it does 128 power there. And that's more than the macerator can input. It's more than it can take. So we've got to put this thing down called an LV transformer. Also, really basic to build. I mean, just a little bit of copper and wood. So if you just search transformer, you get the LV transformer here. 4 wood planks, 2 copper cables, and 3 copper across the center. It's really, really basic. Plant it like that. The 3 dots is where you give it the higher electricity, and each of the 1 dots is where you can pull out lower electricity. So I'll pop that one right there. So it goes into the 3 dot side because this is the high electricity. We're just going to run it down a line here and plug our machines into that. So, like I said, the macerator. And then this thing's already got power. That's what this lightning bolt here means. And if we plop the iron there in the top and just wait a while, you can see it working here. It is possible to run these machines without plugging them into a power source like this. You can put a battery here in the bottom. I don't like doing that. It uses too much electricity. But you can do like a RE battery. It's a reusable battery. It carries 10,000 EU. You have to charge it somewhere else though. So, you know, go to like a solar panel or something and charge it up. But yeah, I just do it this way. So there we are. It's just about finished now, and this iron ore is going to turn into 2 iron dust over here whenever it gets to it. Aha, it was just lagging on my computer. So I got those 2 iron dust now, and I'll run those up to a furnace and get 1 iron ore off of each of those. So it's a really, really effective way, a really cheap way, especially if you're using geothermal generators. It's a one-time down payment. You make all the generators, but then for the rest of the game, they're giving you resources, namely fuel to use. So, you make a one-time payment kind of a thing, and then you're getting free electricity all game. So, that's the really amazing upside to that. You pop each of those iron dusts in. And they each give you an iron ingot. So you've just doubled that. That's all I got for this video, just a short 5-minute video on how to do that. If you're running your power out of like a battery box, you're not gonna need to run it through the LV transformer. If you come out here to the Tekkit Lite wiki page, it's tekkitlite.wiki.com. You can just do things like, if you look at an MFE and scroll down here, it'll show you here how much it outputs, and that you're going to need to run it through a smaller transformer, the LV transformer. It gives you all the information on that you need, and everything in Tekkit Lite's on this page. Shows you all the resources you're going to need, shows you how you can use it. If you're talking like sticks, it'll show you what else you can put it in. Like, you can put it in an MFSU here. It's showing you a force field core, an NV charging bench. It shows you everywhere you can use stuff. So yeah, if you wanted to go and see how you build whatever, just click the search on the top here and type away. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Be sure to smash that like button on the bottom, subscribe for video updates, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to email me at comnerd21, or just leave them down in the reply there. Talk to y'all later.